Hope everybody is doing good and feeling healthy, feeling better, more clarity in what you're doing, and I don't know, better postures, better understanding from most of you. Because I got a lot of interaction these days where some people are really progressing, if I can call it, or coming out of the problems which they had initially and feeling more light, if I can say, compared to what they were some time back. So these people who are feeling good and who are now relieved from their stress or the pain are those who are listening to the proper instruction. Because when you see lots of people wrote, lots of people interacted, and you see most of the people has been doing things on their own. Well, I can't blame no one, to be very honest, because everybody is in search of something and they don't know where to go, where to find the answers, how to find the answers, which door to knock, which video to watch, uh, whom to interact with. Because you see, this spiritual path is a very, very strange and complex subject, if I can call it, or path. At the end, everybody is going through the same types of experiences. The only difference is the path is different. It's like if I am now in London, for example, and I have to go to Japan. There are so many ways of going there. I can go down, to any flights. I can stop 10 destinations before reaching Japan. It doesn't mean there is only one type of flight that says London, Japan, non-stop. I can go via, I don't know, so many places. This is exactly how the spiritual path is. All the destination is the same. There are no 2 or 10 destinations. The end destination is one. But the way to go to the destination are thousands, maybe. So in which way or which path are we walking on? I don't know. It is only or unless you interact with that person to understand where that person is having a problem, where that person is stuck, or where is that person lost, if I can call it. Because most of you here, which I've seen for so long, are trying to do so many things at one time. And that person who I'm doing that video right now, she knows exactly is in reference to her. So she's been doing so many things, listening to mantras, doing Reiki, going for this, doing, I don't know, 1-2 years doing one practice. Stop it, start something else. Again, do something else. Again, do something. Finally, that person is so mixed up with so many different. It's exactly like today I say I want to make a dish. For example, I want to make, I don't know, whatever dish. But you are giving me Italian food ingredients, then you give me Chinese ingredients, then you give me Indian ingredients, then you give me some Mexican ingredients. You get me the whole world's ingredient, and at the end you're telling me we'll have now, I don't know, a French dish. But it will never be a French dish because you have mixed up the whole world's ingredient to finally tell this is a French dish. You understand what I'm trying to say, or where I'm going? If you are on a path, you have to keep following that path till the end. Now, how do you know whether this path is right or not? Is within yourself. If that bit which you are following doesn't make sense to you after, let's say, 3 months, 4 months, you find yourself very uncomfortable, you stop it. This applies same with this video that you're listening, with what I'm telling you. That is no exception. Don't think this is the ultimate thing. There is no exception. If what I'm telling you right now doesn't make sense after 2 months, 3 months, you stop it. Cut it off. Look for something else where you will feel better. Because right now, the vibration on which you are and the teaching that someone else is giving you are not on the same height. The consciousness level, either you are there, the person who is teaching you is there. So you will never be able to pick up that frequency because you are too high and he's too low, or vice versa. So as soon as you are doing this practice for anyone, you should not wait for a year. In 3 months, you will know exactly whether this is working on me or it's not. Because this lady in particular, which I'm speaking about this video right now, she has been doing, I don't know, in the past 10 years, maybe 20 things. And today, it is completely blocked because what happens is the consciousness grows at certain level, but when it is supposed to overgrow that level to go to the other level, she just puts something else which just drops it down. So now, instead of that consciousness opening up like a balloon, it is a balloon, but at the same time it is getting inflated inside. Some way you are trying to inflate it, but the other way it got a small hole. So it spears. Now it is losing the thing. So it will never grow. Finally, it comes to a point where it is blocked. Neither it is growing, nor it is deflating, if I can call it. So what happens? Now that human body is confused. It doesn't know I'm growing or what is happening. It started getting a lot of confusion. Start having pain, start having distress, start having confusion. And on top of that, the biggest thing is that discomfort the person is having is crazy. It's like the mind is becoming crazy now. So to go through this and to unblock that, the fastest possible, that person needs some very big help that puts the mind to zero and start again after some time. But where to get this, that's another question. Most of them are blocked there. Therefore, when we look at what to follow, how to follow, most of the people are going on internet and getting it. I don't say it's not right, it's very right. But let's keep it to 3 months and then you drop it. If it's good, you carry on. If it's not good, you stop it. So if today anyone who is starting or something somewhere, please understand, get the proper guidance and go on those lines. Anything that is not working for you, you stop it. Search for something else. Get a book, get some sounds, whatever, but stop what is not working. As I said, this applies here as well. Is no exclusion, right? So this is very much applying for me here and this video. Now, when we speak again about the growth of the consciousness, like this lady, for example, to grow from this, she has to come back to zero. Put everything at zero level. Wait for a certain time. Let it become completely deflated. And then start again with the new process. But remain with that process until that harmony is completely built within you. Don't do the error of doing too many things at a time, because some people believe if I listen to mantra, I do meditation, I will listen to this video, I apply this type of practice. Again, you will end up making no food because your ingredients are too many, coming from too many places. So best thing is listen to me, stop everything, go back, let your mind be at zero, empty yourself, sit, decide which one was on the same level of consciousness, you pick up that one. But don't do the error of going and forcing yourself from where you are stuck. You try to push it, push it, push it until nothing will work. The biggest loser in this whole thing is no one else but you. Because you are going to put yourself under a lot of stress, a lot of discomfort, and lots of pain, because you will try to come out of it each time. And the more you try to come out, the deeper you're going into the trouble. So you have to stop it. Stop everything. Everything. You know what is everything? Everything needs to take a stop. You give it a break for a month or two. Do nothing. Stop thinking. Stop praying. Stop meditating. Whatever you do, you stop it. Let it calm down. And then look for the proper guidance. Then you start again. Very, very, very important. I'm emphasizing on this so many times. You must have think I'm doing a repetition, but I'm not. I am just trying to make it as clear as possible, because we're making this video only for this, because I have getting too many people who are now stuck, and some are literally crying, some are literally on the verge of suicide. I'm sorry to tell you this, but I'm telling you where the situation is. This is why I mentioned once, I mentioned twice, and now maybe I mentioned 3 times the same thing, like a repetition. Please stop it. Stop this, what you're doing. You're going to lose your consciousness yourself. You're going to go into a very negative force, and that is going to become very tough if you don't interact to get you out of it. Because the spiritual part is very good as long as it is being given and trained or mastered by someone who knows what to speak. Because today there are so many people around who are trying to, I don't know, do whatever because of what they, it's nothing to do with, like myself, I have no interest of teaching you, because had I not gone through the path of what I have lived, I would never have done such things. Because it's not in my capacity to come and tell you this. Because I've lived it, I want people to be helped. I want to help people to come out of it, or teach you how to do the next step, if I can say so. So please be very, very careful, and it's still time. Come back. I don't want to scare other people by telling certain negative things here, because it's not something where I want everybody to be scared. But there are so many negative factors or negative impacts that can happen if you keep forcing it on this same field where you're not feeling good. Please stop. Thank you very much for now, and write and come back to me on this subject. Let us do something here, because it's very important for you people to come out of it. Thank you. Expecting to get your messages very soon. Thank you. Bye.